Understanding emotional dysregulation in ADHDs. A mental health professional, I often hear patients with ADHD reflect on their experiences growing up. Many share that they were frequently labeled as too sensitive by those around them. They describe feeling emotions intensely, crying easily, becoming overly excited, or reacting strongly to small provocations. These experiences often stem from a less recognized but significant feature of ADHD, emotional dysregulation. Emotional dysregulation refers to the difficulty in managing and regulating emotions. While the DSM, our diagnostic manual for ADHD, highlights inattention, hyperactivity, and impulsivity as the primary symptoms, it does not include emotional dysregulation, despite its profound impact. Historically, this omission occurred because early ADHD research in the 1970s prioritized symptoms that could be easily measured in a lab, leaving emotional regulation out of the criteria. Research has since shown that emotional dysregulation is a core component of ADHD. Patients with ADHD experience emotions like everyone else, but the intensity and duration of those emotions often differ. For example, while most people might feel upset after a negative comment, individuals with ADHD may experience a heightened and prolonged emotional reaction. This difficulty stems from challenges in the brain's ability to regulate emotions effectively. Regulating emotions involves several key processes, many of which are areas of difficulty for those with ADHD: inhibition, the ability to pause before reacting impulsively to an emotional trigger; self-soothing, calming down after an initial emotional response; refocusing attention, shifting focus away from the emotional trigger to regain perspective; responding thoughtfully, choosing a response aligned with long-term goals rather than reacting impulsively. These challenges can significantly impact daily life. Patients often report that difficulty managing emotions affects their relationships, workplace performance, and self-esteem. For example, anger and frustration may lead to conflicts at work or home, while intense excitement or sadness can disrupt focus on important tasks. However, it's essential to note that emotional dysregulation is not entirely negative. Many individuals with ADHD describe their intense emotions as a source of passion and creativity, fueling their ability to connect with others and engage deeply in their interests. Yet, when emotional dysregulation interferes with personal goals or relationships, it's important to address it. Strategies for managing emotional dysregulation include awareness, using emotion trackers to identify patterns in emotional reactions and triggers; mindfulness, practicing techniques such as deep breathing or grounding exercises to pause before reacting; cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, working with a therapist to develop tools for emotional regulation and impulse control; self-care, ensuring adequate sleep, exercise, and nutrition to support overall mental health. As healthcare professionals, we can help patients recognize emotional dysregulation as part of their ADHD and work with them to develop effective strategies for managing it. While this aspect of ADHD is not always well understood, growing research and awareness are providing valuable tools to support patients in navigating their emotions and improving their quality of life.